If you've been posting videos and still getting no views, no subscribers, no watch time hours, please kindly stop uploading and fix this right now. There are settings inside your YouTube studio that are blocking you from getting views. And if these settings are not put in order, you will keep on struggling this way, unfortunately. And in this video, I'm going to show you the exact settings you should turn off and the ones you should actually set right so that your channel can start seeing visibility. And this includes a very new settings that most people don't even know about. So kindly stick with me to the end because these changes are going to make a huge difference in your channel's growth. Now, the first thing you must turn off is made for kids. Unless your channel is specifically made for kids, please do not turn that on. In fact, there's a way you can actually turn it off as a default, because a lot of times if you want to upload your video, there is always an option for you to turn that off every time. But then there's actually a way you can actually turn this off permanently in such a way that when you upload your video or when you want to upload your video, you will not forget to turn it off, right? And that can actually happen in your main studio. By the time I'm going to go deeper into the analytics, I'm going to show you how you can actually turn that off permanently so that even when you want to upload your video, you're in a hurry to upload. For those that don't schedule their videos, you're in a hurry to upload, this will actually not be a problem because you've actually turned it off somewhere permanently. Now, this is what happens when you make a video and then you say it is made for kids. Whether you forgot to turn off the made for kids or you deliberately put made for kids by yourself, probably because your videos are made for kids. This is actually what YouTube is doing when YouTube suspects that a video is made for kids. Now, the first thing YouTube does is that it's going to disable your comments. And guys, you know what comments does on the YouTube space? You know how comments spark engagement. You know how one comment can actually spark up engagement, and sometimes a lot of people will even troop down under one comment because probably the comment is meaningful or they want to learn one or two things from the comment, and almost everybody's commenting under that particular comment. And a lot of times you want to pin that comment if it is sparking up engagement. I watch a lot of videos and these videos are not made for kids, and I noticed that most of the comment sections are turned off. And unfortunately, these new creators don't even know how to turn off this made for kids. Sometimes people will find that video valuable, but they don't even know how to pen down their thoughts in the comment section because the comment section is turned off. And by so doing, that creator is losing the creative ability of the comment section. Another thing YouTube does when it notices that your videos are set for made for kids is that it's going to turn off notifications. Imagine making a video and your subscribers are not notified. Who are those people that are going to watch your video? Now, let me even brief you a little about the YouTube algorithm. Now, what the YouTube algorithm does is that once you open a YouTube channel, the YouTube algorithm monitors the first set of people that subscribe to your channel. And what YouTube algorithm does is that once you upload a video, YouTube pushes it to a smaller amount of those subscribers. And when it notices that those subscribers are actually loving that video and watching it more, what it does is that it's going to extend it to more people. Once your subscribers are actually watching that video, it sends a signal to the YouTube algorithm that people are interested in this video and they should extend it to more people. And that is where you now see that videos are now being suggested. Your videos are showing in search feature. That is, you've optimized it for the search engine. People now start seeing your videos in the homepage and you start getting a lot of impressions. And this is how we come to get a viral video. Now, imagine you upload a video and the people that subscribe to your channel are not even notified because you've turned your video to not made for kids. That's going to be a disaster. So please do not forget to always turn your videos not made for kids and do not restrict the video. Now, another settings a lot of people make mistake in choosing is the wrong category. Now, so many creators leave their videos under blogs and people by default, and that's a huge mistake. For YouTube to actually recommend your video to people, it actually checks the category of people that video is meant for. So imagine if you're making a video on education and then you go and post it under finance, or you go and post it under lifestyle, or you go and post it where you're not supposed to post it. If you're teaching tutorials and your audience is set in entertainment, YouTube is simply going to push it to the wrong people. For someone making a video on celebrity gossip, things related to which you're supposed to be under entertainment or under blog and people, or you're making a content about music, you're supposed to be under entertainment. Imagine making music content and then your category is under education. You're indirectly attracting the wrong audience to yourself. Simply go to your YouTube Studio mobile desktop version and then select the right audience. Now, once you set it in the right category, YouTube gets to understand your audience, and by so doing, it pushes your videos to the right people at the right time. Follow me to the very end. I'm going to go to my YouTube Studio desktop version and show you how you can actually set all of these things. Now, the next one I'm going to be talking about is actually very new. A lot of people do not know about this. Now, that option on your YouTube Studio that asks you whether your video is made with AI, are there any altered content? Now, once you upload a video, YouTube is going to ask you, is this video made with AI or altered using AI tools? And if your video is completely your own, your voice, made with your face, your personal editing, please do not select made with AI. Don't even make the mistake of selecting made with AI. Now, why YouTube brought this option is that it wants to give extra scrutiny to any video that was made with AI. Now, if you just made your video and it is not made with AI, YouTube can decide to reduce the amount of scrutiny it carries on that video. But videos that are made with AI requires extra scrutiny to be sure that it is fit for the public. Okay, YouTube is not saying you should not make videos with AI, but then it wants to ensure that that video actually has a value. It is not just a random copy and paste something without any effort into it, right? So because of the additional review that YouTube gives to AI videos, that video is going to see a slow momentum, a slow growth. You discover that when you post an AI video, it doesn't grow up immediately. It grows gently and gently and gently until it finally picks up. Unlike a normal video that is not made with AI, that one picks up very fast. So this additional review that YouTube gives to AI videos can slow down your visibility. It can slow down your visibility, limit your monetization, and sometimes remove your video from certain recommendation spots. Now, that checkbox is meant for only creators who use synthetic or deep AI visuals or voices that could mislead viewers. So if you're just using AI for captions, research, or minor edits, keep it unchecked. Now, what I'm simply trying to say is that if your video is made with, if everything about your video is made with AI in such a way that the face there is actually made with AI, but people will not really know if it is made with AI. So when people are watching it, they will think that, this is actually a real human being. It's you that used to be saying you should put, yes, it is made with AI. But if in your own case, you just use AI to do a little editing, you use AI to make your research, because a whole lot of us use AI to make research. For instance, this video I'm doing right now, I made my research, my script using AI. Cannot go and click on that box and say this video is made AI, because I'm using my voice, I'm using my face, I'm editing by myself. So it does not apply in this case. Now, what you should do right now is that go back to your older videos and check if all these things I've mentioned are in place. And now another setting you should check is your upload default. YouTube actually has an upload default. Those things that you're actually supposed to put in place. Now, after every video, ensure your video is made for public, not private, not unlisted, except you deliberately put it on unlisted because you don't want people to get to see that video. If you upload a video and you want people to see it and you go and put it on unlisted or private, there's no way people are going to see that video. Now, there's a setting called the standard YouTube license. Always ensure it is on standard YouTube license and not the other way around. I'm also going to show you this in the settings. So what this setting does is that it makes your content to be solely your content, and other people are not going to take it to do something else, except you want other people to take your videos to remix it and all other things. Another setting you need to turn off is the auto chapters. YouTube automatically adds auto chapters to your videos. That may sound interesting, but a lot of times YouTube can actually make mistake. For you to avoid this mistake, turn it off so that you can actually manually add it yourself. So please always ensure you turn it off and add it manually. And I'm also, like I said, I'm going to show you all of these settings. Just follow me. In a setting you need to turn on if it is off is embedding. Allow embedding. Now, it allows blogs and websites to embed your video. And when your videos are embedded into blogs and websites, it actually gets you more visibility from external sources. And finally is your channel keywords. When you go to settings, you're going to see where to add your relevant keywords that you want your channel to rank for. For instance, I make videos about how to grow on YouTube, videos on affiliate marketing, and sometimes I teach about AI tools. I give tutorials about AI tools. When you look at my channel keywords, you're going to see things like how to grow on YouTube, affiliate marketing for beginners, and a lot of keywords that my channel can actually rank for. So this actually helps YouTube to understand your channel and recommend it to the right people. So like I promised, I'm going to go straight to my YouTube studio right now and show you all of these things I mentioned and how you can actually effect them. And we are going to be using the YouTube studio desktop version because you cannot get everything in your mobile version. And thank you so much if you stick with me till this very moment, because this part is going to be the game changer. Do well to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notification bell so that anytime I upload new videos, you're always going to be the first to be notified. Follow me to my screen. Let me show you something. Head over to your Google and type YouTube Music Library. You click on it. It's going to take you straight over to your YouTube desktop version of the studio. Okay, so this is my whole channel right now. So if you come here, so click on these 3 horizontal lines here. Okay, so you're going to see your dashboard, your content, your analytics, your community, subtitles, and where we are coming is this content aspect. If you click on the content aspect here, so I'm going to pick one of this video. I think I've not put some settings in this video. Now you do this for videos that you uploaded and then you forget to turn them off. So you can see I already have my title there, my description. So if I scroll down, let me zoom it. Okay, so you can see the playlist. Ensure you put your videos on playlist. I didn't talk about playlist there. Ensure you put your videos on playlist. So if you come down here, you can see this video is set to not made for kids. Okay, I've already set it by upload default that it should not be made for kids. So because I've set it on the upload default on my channel, anytime I upload a video, it automatically selects no, it's not made for kids. If you now come down here, you're going to see age restriction. Click on it. Do you want to restrict your video to an adult audience? Yes, restrict my video to viewers over 18. No, don't restrict my video. Now you click on no. Once you set your video not made for kids, you also come down and click on no, do not restrict it. If you come down here, you're going to see show more. Click on show more. Now, if you click on show more, you can see this one that I was talking about. Was it made for AI? Do any of the following describe your content? Make a real person appear to say or do something they didn't say or do. Alters footage of a real event or place. Generates a realistic looking scene that didn't actually occur. Yes or no? You click on no. Like I've explained, and I explained 2 categories. Places where you should turn off yes, and places where you should turn on yes and turn off no. Now it says to follow YouTube's policy, you are required to tell us if your content is altered or synthetic and seems real. This includes realistic sounds or visuals made with AI or other tools. Selecting yes adds a disclosure to your content. Okay, now you see these automatic chapters. In this video, you can see I didn't turn it off. I'm supposed to turn it off. I've actually turned it off now. Chapters and key moments make your video easier to watch. You can overwrite automatic suggestions by creating your own chapters in the video description. So allow automatic chapters and key moments. I turned it off. Okay, now you can actually leave YouTube to do it for you. But then once YouTube does it for you, ensure you check if it is correct. The beautiful thing about leaving YouTube to do it for you is that it will help you not to forget. Because automatic chapters actually help people not to just leave your channel like that. It helps people to move to a particular part of your video that they enjoy watching the most. Okay, now look at tags. Ensure there are tags in your videos. Okay, though tags in the new YouTube algorithm is not even really necessary, but you can still add it. You can see the standard YouTube license. Always ensure that it is under standard YouTube license. Now allow embedding, publish to subscriptions feed and notify subscribers as well. Always ensure you click it. Now you can see the short remixing, allow video and audio remixing, allow only audio remixing. If you want people to be able to remix your video, you can turn it on. You can see the category how to and lifestyle. Okay, ensure your videos are set to the right category. Video is about comedy, ensure it is in comedy. If it's about autos and vehicles, ensure it is there. Entertainment, film and animation, news and politics, blogs, AI, all those AI videos, ensure it is in film and animation. You can see your default settings, your banner, your profile picture, everything needs to be in place. If you come to this description settings here, is going to be your default description. Now, once you have ensured that all these settings are in the right place, you can then upload your video. All these tiny changes can actually affect your analytics, giving you reasonable growth that you'll be happy for yourself. Now, remember that YouTube does not just promote good content, it promotes content that are well configured. If you found this video helpful, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload new videos, you'll get to be notified. And please do well to check out these videos that are appearing on your screen. You're going to learn a whole lot from them. Thank you for watching. Bye.